Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope everyone is doing well. We're actually getting some nice weather in the UK this weekend. I do have a vlog that I'll probably post the day after this video comes out. I went to a gay night last night and when I came home I did a little bit of a chit chat, so look out for that. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoy the video, don't be afraid to click that thumbs up button. So let's get right into the retro review. Today we are going over the original L Word, episode 10 of season 2, Blanderhoy. The first two seasons of the L Word, they kind of did these little, fun excursion-y trip episodes where the first season they went to Dan Shores and this one they go on the Olivia Cruise. And I know especially like Leisha Haley, Kate, Erin, a lot of the cast did and still do go on these Olivia cruises. I did actually recently, probably the beginning of the year, look into going on one, and I think it was Leisha and Kate and other guest stars were going to be on it. I mean, it looks like a good time, and especially as you'll learn in my vlog how hard it is to meet women where I am. So I really would love to go to something like that. I think there was one in like June that I was looking going on, because I was going to go to America. I go to America every summer, to Florida and then to Oregon to see my sister, and I was going to get one in California, but obviously, hello pandemic. Starting off, as I always do, with my characters, Jenny, actually in this episode, this is probably one of my favorite Jenny scenes, and it's obviously where she's found out about the cameras, and this conversation again happened in 2005, so it was well before Me Too. And as Jenny says to Mark, ask your sisters, and Mark kind of says, well, why do you think that my sisters have been intruded upon? And Jenny says, there's not a woman or a girl alive who hasn't had that happen. And that is so true, as we know from the Me Too movement. I mean, I think any woman can sit there and list all of the times throughout their life where something as minute as catcalling and space intrusion, all the way up to the unforgivable, just vile physical intrusion and other R words and things that I'm not going to use in this video because YouTube really does not like when certain things are said, but I think everyone knows what I'm implying. And this, even though we've had the Me Too movement and some of these absolute creeps are being exposed, I'm going to generalize here, but lesbians, especially feminine presenting lesbians, go through that whole you're not really gay, you just haven't met the right guy, and people don't value or validate our identity as gay women. I just have no patience for it anymore, and it's just, yeah, everybody I'm sure has countless experiences that they could draw upon. And even last night, as I said, I went to a gay night on the island where I live, and it's only the second one because pandemic. And I was with a friend from work and her girlfriend, and we're all pretty feminine presenting women, like standing like by the bar pretty much the whole night, like chatting and just talking and stuff. And there was like pegs under the bar, and I had like my coat, I had like my jacket and stuff on it, and we were just like leaning against the wall and talking. And it's the place where it was a gay night, it's not a gay bar, and they only had like a few little rainbow things. It wasn't, I mean, they had a drag queen singing, but it wasn't anything, I think there was a lot of people that were like, and we even saw a family come in at one stage, and you could literally see them being like, oh, this is a gay night. So there were a few like straight men and stuff in there, and at one stage we were just standing by the bar chatting, and these two guys came up and I could hear them like saying kind of like very, they were figuring out it was a gay night, and then these two men like just started talking to us, but it was like very close, and you know, I tried to be friendly and just like short answers, shut it down, and they just kept intruding, kept talking and like saying things, and I just wanted to be like, dude, read the room, like get lost. But obviously we were getting ready to go anyway, and we're like, oh, let's go next door to this other bar. And when we started leaving, the guys were like, oh, we you know, we hope you're not leaving because of us. And I really wanted to be like, yeah, we are. But anyway, Alice, Dana, Shane, Carmen, Jenny, the rest of the episode they're on the Olivia Cruise, and there's, you know, Alice and Dana. I think everybody remembers that scene where they're doing the Love Boat reenactment, and yeah, the whole Jenny, Shane, Carmen triangle is imploding because Jenny, of course, has seen the conversation between Shane and Carmen, but apart from the Jenny, Shane, Carmen thing, there's not too much going on in this episode. It's kind of like especially for Alice and Dana, like a very fun episode, and they're on the cruise and everything. Whereas back home, things for Bette and Tina are very intense. We do have Bette's dad return for this episode, and the only travesty of this episode is that Jennifer Beals doesn't even appear in the episode until minute 20, and Laura Holloman is literally at the end. I think she's 2 scenes, so there wasn't too much Bette and Tina this episode, or even Helena. Again, I say this so much, I'm sure some people are sick of hearing it, but Jennifer Beals in this episode is just amazing. Like, she doesn't even have to say anything, and obviously she holds back saying a lot of things to her dad about the whole Tina thing, and you can just feel her pain written all over her face, and it's exemplified by the fact that, you know, her dad is so welcoming and open to Benjamin Bradshaw, who I just really don't like, and don't like for Kit. Like, she is way above him, and Kit coming back into the fold with her dad, but obviously Bette is still grappling with guilt and everything over cheating on Tina, and we never get full confirmation of what really happened with Bette's mum and dad, but it's obvious her dad cheated on the mum in some way, and whether it's once, twice, we don't know. They had a relationship with his mistress or what. It's constant kind of undermining and ignoring the relationship that Bette and Tina have. She even a couple of times in this episode does stand up for herself and Tina, and kind of says, how long have you known her? Like, can you just call her Tina? And you know, he's met Benjamin once, twice by the end of the episode, and is so welcoming towards him, whereas with Tina, he won't even call her by her first name. So I do really feel sorry for Bette in this episode, because it's obviously even Generation Q, you know, that line where she's talking to the homeless youth and she's saying, up until the day he died, my dad like didn't even acknowledge the love of my life. And you know, that's something that obviously hurts Bette so much, because she does look up to her dad, and it's obvious what a huge impact her dad has had on her life, but unfortunately he just never could get past his own feelings, and as Kit said, he's, you know, kind of a bigot. I have friends who they're in situations where there are family members that are like that, and I've said before, I'm really lucky that my family, you know, they could not care less that I'm gay. So I just really have always felt so bad for people like that, because Do you really think that people would be choosing something like this? Like, they think that they can just push a button, and my heart just really goes out to anyone who's experiencing that in any way, shape or form. We do have this super cute Bette and Tina scene at the end where Bette is just looking stunning, Tina's looking stunning, and Tina asks her if they can kind of start dating again, which Bette looks like she wants to like jump up and punch the air. Really nice little scene, and by the end of the episode everything just pretty much explodes, where Shane and Carmen not only find out about Mark's perv cameras, but they also find out that Jenny knew, and Carmen knows that Jenny's seen the Shane and Carmen conversation. So that's exploding in one house. And then on the other side, Bette has to rush away from Tina's award ceremony because she gets the call, and we see flashes to Kit and Benjamin having dinner and Melvin collapsing. So bit of a cliffhanger with all these things that have gone wrong in this episode. So we are narrowing down to the final 4 episodes, 11, 12, 13, 14 of season 2. Lots more to come and exciting times ahead for sure. And that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you subscribe to the channel, like the video and comment on it, you'll be entered in to win a glorious L-Word t-shirt. I also have Bet Porter 2021, so you get to choose whichever one. And I will be announcing the winner of that when I review the season 2 finale, which is episode 14. As always, if you want to keep up with L-Word content and me in between videos, please check out my social media. And as I also said at the beginning, a lot more videos coming this week, so look out for that other content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday, a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!